Hey there everyone, the Bill6901 here, and as you guys have read in the title below, Stan Lee has passed away. He passed away 2 days ago. So this isn't really a happy video, but it's also not a sad video. And I mean that because we should be celebrating his life, his accomplishments, the things that he did for us Marvel fans. I'm just going to talk a little bit about my opportunity that I had to meet him. I've seen him. I've seen him several times throughout different conventions. Several times that he came here to Orlando for a convention called MegaCon, which I've covered it several times here on my channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. I've been to MegaCon several times throughout the years that I've been back here in Florida when I moved back from Puerto Rico. And so I've seen Stan several times. MegaCon, Wizard World, when I went in Philadelphia. Trying to think what else. I think those are the only cons that I remember seeing him at throughout the years. And, you know, he was always cool. His panels were always fun and entertaining. I think I only got to participate in one of his panels a couple years back. But anyway, you know, so when I first went to MegaCon back in 2012, I want to say, he was there, and I really wanted to meet him, and I saw his booth. And so they basically had him, you know, like in his own separate area, covered up. You couldn't take photos or anything, but because I was on the second floor, I was able to see right into his booth. So that was kind of cool. And so I wanted to meet him ever since then. Like it never really occurred to me that, oh wow, I get the actual opportunity to meet the guy that created all my favorite superheroes like Spider-Man and X-Men, Fantastic Four, the Hulk, and the list goes on and on. He helped create Captain America and all that stuff. Of course, that was Jack Kirby, Joe Simon. They had more of the Captain America stuff taken care of. But yeah, so fast forward to 2 years later, 2014, he's announced that he's coming back. I was really excited. I took the opportunity to get his autograph ticket and his photo op ticket, and dream come true made. I cosplayed as a cheap version, as it were, of Captain America from The Winter Soldier, with his stealth suit and whatever. I kind of just made it of, you know, my own, so to speak. I had a bunch of different clothes that I could use to kind of mimic the suit, because at the time the movie still wasn't out. So, you know, I couldn't really just get my hands on a good cosplay type of outfit, so I had to make it myself. I purchased the shield. Still have the shield. It's actually on my wall over here. And took my photo op with him, and I missed the autograph. No, I missed the photo op session that Friday, so I only got to go to his autograph session. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll make sure to post it down in the description box below so you guys can see my quick interaction with him, but it was a great interaction nonetheless. Very nice guy. Yeah, and then that Sunday, I couldn't go Saturday because my family and I had to go to Disney for an event, I think it was. So then that Sunday, I got to take my photo op with him and my buddy Logan, and it was great. He was very nice. He was always just saying hi, big smile, and all that stuff. What really inspires me about Stan and what he's done for this Marvel fan base is he was always so positive, and I try to aspire to people like that, which is why I think Captain America is my #1 favorite Marvel character. And it's because, and Spider-Man too, it's always like neck and neck with those two. I love them because of their attitudes. Stan was always, you know, he didn't really care about your ethnicity or race or, you know, gender, all that stuff, whatever. All he cared about was to make people happy and for people to have a good time. And he was always so positive, so uplifting. And, you know, like, I haven't read a whole bunch of comics in terms of like the Marvel side of stuff, like to actually hold it in my hand. There's only a select few that I actually own, and you know, in some of the comics, this one doesn't have it, unfortunately. But in some of the comics, I liked the Stan Lee's soapbox. Those things were always cool because he always had an interesting message to talk about or whatever. You know, just something where it's him addressing the fans and talking to us and all that stuff. And that to me is really cool because you don't see that. Especially nowadays, you know, big people in charge, you don't see that kind of communication. And for Stan to do it during his times, it was just super awesome and epic. And, you know, reading the news 2 days ago that he passed away, had me thinking the entire day. I'm like, man, life's too short. We have to really aspire to go and fetch our dreams and really work hard towards them, and reach for the stars. And in the process of it all, we're gonna stumble, we're gonna fall. It's going to be hard to achieve those dreams and goals. Nothing comes easy, but we'll be able to appreciate and value them if we keep a positive attitude, an attitude of love, of kindness, of caring, of, friendship and all that other stuff. And that's what I loved about Stan the most. And, like I said, I only met him the one time 4 years ago now. But it was a memory that I will always cherish. And the fact that I got to share it with my friend Logan made it that much more special. Here's my photo op with him and my buddy Logan. That was us. And yeah, it's very unique, and I'm so happy that I have it. Because I can actually say that I met the guy who created Marvel the way it is. And of course, for his autograph, I was having a hard time for months deciding what the heck I was going to have the guy sign. There's just so many options out there. And I think it was like maybe the week of that I finally figured it out. And I'm like, oh, I know what I can get. Amazing Fantasy number 15, a copy of it anyway. I wasn't going to pay thousands of dollars for an original copy, which of course, it's hard to get a mint copy anyway. So I just wanted a reprint. I didn't care where it was from, and so I got it. I got the Old Navy print that they released years ago. I got it on eBay for cheap, and so I had Stan sign it in gold. Yeah, I had him sign it in gold, and I've kept it in this thing since 2014. And it's a precious piece, and especially now. But I mean, I've always loved it. It was like he created Spider-Man. This was Stan and who wrote all of this stuff, and Steve Ditko did all the art, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty confident in that statement. But anyway, just to have this, it's really, really nice, and I kind of want to buy now like a frame to where I can kind of have them side by side in some fashion. You know what I mean? Because it's just, these are very special pieces to me, and Spider-Man has been one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe my entire life. I grew up watching Spider-Man the animated series. I've watched Spider-Man Unlimited. I played the PlayStation 1 Spider-Man games, 1 and 2. All of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man games. I mean, the list goes on and on. You know what I mean? All the movie cameos. I've seen all the Marvel movies in the movie theater. Well, 98% of them. I've missed 1 or 2. But 98% of the movies I have seen in movie theaters, all his cameos were fantastic. I would assume that he's going to have a cameo in Avengers 4. One would hope. If it is, I bet you that's his last appearance. Excuse me. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to Stan for everything that he's done. The Marvel Universe, everyone that's working at Marvel currently, just, hopefully his legacy lives on with their work, their contribution to the company. And it's impacted my life in a positive way, and hopefully all of you guys who are watching this, it's impacted you as well. Thoughts and prayers going out to Stan's daughter and friends and other family members who are grieving, and all of you guys who we're all in this together. That's what's beautiful about the Marvel Universe. So sorry for talking so much, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Comment down below and share your thoughts about what Stan did for you if you're a Marvel fan. How did that impact your life? And hopefully his legacy will live on through all of us, fans and people who are working for Marvel themselves. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and rest in peace, Stan Lee. Excelsior.